tell you what, Gab, I did say yesterday, this is nowhere near over. It's not over yet. You know what I mean? In the Premiership, there's always someone can score a cracker.
Yes.
Out of the blue. This is not over, this title race.
I just think for me, watching the game, Al, we'll come on to Newcastle later on, but watching the game, yes, Arsenal were the better team first half, but Wolves were showing a lot of fight defensively. Breno at left back had Madueke in his pocket. Madueke got dragged in the second half. I thought Arsenal's attacking player didn't do much. Declan Rice, great assist for Saka's goal, but Arsenal were lethargic, they were slow, they were happy just to hold on to a lead, they were time wasting at the end. They weren't playing like a team that you'd say would win the title out. And
what if you're a yam yam? Are you not scratch your head after that game?
Yes.
How can we draw with the potential winners, and there we're at the foot of the table looking up?
You'll be looking at that and saying, like, where has that been most of the season? Yes, Rob Edwards has come in and, you know, he's galvanised the squad. He sold a lot of players and brought in players as well, ready for next season. But last night they showed fight, Al. The fans are with them. They were putting tackles in. You know what? They didn't roll over.
Yeah.
When you look at their league position, you might think, oh, okay, games they might roll over and they're going to take it easy. They were smashing into players. Mascara, the Wolves defender, kept on kicking Martinelli all game. Breno at left back, kicking Saka, kicking Madueke. They're up for the fight, Wolves, but Arsenal, listen, we might have had a bit of banter over the course of the season, Alan, but they are bottling it like you wouldn't imagine. They are bottling it, Alan. 3 wins in 2026.
Yes, I question the odds, thinking, it's just over, it's not over.
You're City, Al. It's in their hands now, Manchester City.
No. Arsenal, they look... I said yesterday they should be 9 points clear. And City have somehow been whittling away. And when City have had chances already this year, they've blown it.
Yep.
But I just feel it's a different time of the year now. Pep's now thinking he smells blood. And what does this do for the North London derby at the weekend now?
Well, look at Arsenal again, Al. They've just played. They've got, 3 days rest, 4 days rest before they play Spurs. Spurs have had 12 days rest. The players have had 5 days off. They've been probably sunning themselves, enjoying a rest. New managers come in, new manager bounce. He's going to have them ready for it. Igor Tudor likes to play the 3 at the back. So this is a game where you start to look at and you start to say, Spurs, this is your chance.
Yeah.
You know, it's been so long since Spurs have beaten Arsenal in the Premier League. This is your chance. If you're Arsenal, you're looking at it and saying, oh, you could easily lose this game.
City play Newcastle, that long journey back.
Yes, Newcastle, fantastic result in Carabao, but like you says, long travelling distance. No game for Manchester City midweek. You'd say Manchester City are favourite for this game. And you could come to the stage, Al, where if Man City win their game in hand on Arsenal, they'll go ahead of them.
Yeah, amazing.
If Arsenal lose to Spurs on the weekend.
Yeah, amazing. Right, what the hell happened? Arsenal 2-0 up cruising via goals from Saka and Hincapi before a beautiful Bueno curler. It was a good goal. A shambolic mix-up then led to a Calafiori own goal. Wolves up to 10 points. Probably too late for the Wolves, I'm afraid.
Yes.
On the sports bar last night, Jason Cundy, he ripped into Arsenal for dropping those points.
There's no way they should have drawn that game, Jay. No way.
You've bigged up Arsenal so much this season, mate.
I have, but it's the first.
And I'm telling you, they're not a great side.
Right, it's the first time.
They're a good team, but they're not a great side.
It's the first time I've said Arsenal all season. I've said it's the first time I've thought maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. First time tonight. And away at Wolves, the bottom side, one of the worst sides the Premier, not just this season, one of the worst sides the Premier League has ever seen. And they go 2-0 lead away at Wolves. Wolves are all over the place, mate.
Oh, mate, they were terrible.
And yet they score. They come back from 2-0 down. That's not the sign of champions tonight from Arsenal. That nowhere near it, mate.
So, Arsenal, by the way, have a listen to this, have won only 3 of the 8 Premier League games so far in 2026. Let's hear how the Gunners reacted last night here on talkSPORT.
North London forever.
The process is over. Title race is over. It's finished. It's over.
We played as if we had 9 players, no creation, no imagination, no flair, no link-up.
against Wolves.
Well, if you can't do it on a Wednesday night in February with sleet and snow, gents, then you don't deserve it.
He's not the guy to get us through. He's not the guy. The last 7 games in the Premier League, we've won 2 of them. He hasn't got the material. He's not got the nutrients, minerals.
I just don't think Arteta has it anymore. We've bottled the league. He keeps going, trust the process. There is no process to trust.
If you could get like someone in, like a Klopp or something, who could take us to the finish line, because we're in such a good position.
In 2022-23 season, we were 8 points clear in January and bottled it. Oh, look, deja vu. It's happening again. Arsenal are red, City are blue. When the league's in their hands, they don't know what to do.
Arsenal, bottle jobs, they do it every season.
Whatever the weather.
Pretty sure they'll have a day off today, but
They shouldn't.
I think they will.
Maybe they have to get that dog back, Al. The dog that they called Win. Maybe he's had a few days off.
But Mikel now has got to sit them down.
Oh,
Sit them down now, Gab, and say, guys, listen, you can't blow this now.
No.
Impossible. Look at our squad. Look around you. What a squad. What a squad. We cannot blow this.
do you know what, Al? He needs to sit them down, or they need to have a team meeting today themselves, where you've got the leaders, Gabriel, Declan Rice, Saka, and you've got them together, Al, and you close the dressing room door and you say, guys, you know what's going to be said about us out there. We're bottle jobs. We do it every season. Man City are going to catch us. Are we going to allow that, or are we going to kill that narrative and go on a run now and win the Premier League? Stop feeling sorry for yourselves.
Right.
Get out of this rut. There's 3 wins out of 8 in 2026. You're not going to win the Premier League in that form.
So, Gab, so where we break now, where does that leave Villa?
Well, Villa win their game in hand. It's down to 5 points again.
And?
We're back. We're back in the title race, Al. We got Leeds on the weekend.
Well, you got to think that.
Why
haven't
not?
you?
Why not? Why not? You look at the last 5 games for Arsenal: 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 defeat. If Aston Villa can beat Leeds, then it is back on for Villa as well. But I'm just looking at Pep Guardiola, Al, and he said something a couple of weeks ago in his press conference. He says, if they slip up, we'll be there. But I think he's been confident, Pep, that this Arsenal side, they haven't got it in them. They haven't got the cojones, Al. They haven't got what it takes to get it over the line. The pressure's been on for Arsenal, and it's happened before, Al. When you know you've been ahead and Man City have chased you down, they've chased you and chased you. Last season, Arsenal's final 13 games last season, Al, only won 5, drew 6, lost 2.
Yeah.
Terrible form again. So if you're a betting man now, you're betting on Manchester City.
Arsenal fans, give us a call, 03717 223344. It's amazing what one game, the difference it makes. Yesterday, this time, in the morning, you're thinking, don't worry about a thing, it's all over. Well, is it all over now? How damaging could last night be? Are City now the title favourites? Could you have a quadruple coming up of seconds? I said yesterday for a bit of fun, Gab. What price Arsenal not to win it?
Not to win anything.
Yeah, listen, I don't think that's going to happen, but
You never know, Al.
People have a couple of little pounds on, they will.
Al, this game, this Carabao Cup final, it's going to be tight in the Premier League when that's played. If Manchester City win that, what does that do to Arsenal? Mentally,
And in fact, if you're a Tottenham, in the olden days, very briefly, if you're a Tottenham player, you are fired up like madness.
Oh.
Hey, boys,
pressure.
come on, they're laughing at us. They ain't laughing this weekend, right? Yep. We're going to make this as hard as possible. In fact, we're going to beat them. Our season starts here. We're going to beat them. It's going to give us a bit of boom, of oomph and thrust. We're going to finish the season well.
Guess when Arsenal last lost to Spurs in the Premier League?
Long time ago, is it?
2022. May 2022.
Rules are there,
Spurs fans are probably looking at their team, Al. New manager come in. Arsenal not in great form. This is your chance.
Who give Spurs a chance up at City? I mean, you just don't know with Tottenham.
You never know.
Someone's got to galvanise them. Someone's got to kick them right up the backside as they go out on that pitch.
Yep.
They have to.